Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nick Juan Jordan, the AI protagonist, and in this video we are going to be using the Leonardo AI Canvas editor to edit an image. Now the first thing we need to do is, of course, actually grab our image, and these are a bunch of images of myself. I am going to grab this one, and that loads up the image right here. The image strength will decide how much creativity we give the AI, and so just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to put it down low so you can see what it generates. We're going to put in a very basic prompt. We'll just put in black male and hit generate. Alright, so you can see that since I put the initial strength down really low, it created a random person in the same pose as myself. But if I put the image strength all the way up, then it will create a duplicate of this image, but in the style that I have for my model, which is the Leonardo Creative. And that's what I'm looking for. So let's generate those. Alright, and these came out exactly what I was looking for. Now keep in mind, when you have the image strength so high, the prompt really doesn't matter, because all it's going to do is create a copy of that image. And so I'm going to choose one of these two. I think I will go with this one, and we're going to click on this button right here to edit in Canvas, and that takes us over to the Canvas tool. So real quickly, as you can see, I'm zooming in and out using the mouse wheel. You got this right here, which lets you move around the canvas. You can actually just hold the space button and do the exact same thing, so it's a little bit easier to do so. This is your select tool. You can use that to select the box or select the image and move it around. This box represents what the AI is actually going to change. You got the draw mask tool. The mask is what you use to determine what the AI will change within the box and what it will not. Then you got the erase tool, pretty self-explanatory. And you got the upload image tool, and you got 3 different ways to upload images. And of course you got the download artwork. Download when you're completed your artwork, you can download it. So first things first, we need to change the size of this image. That's because when you look over here to the right, you have number of images generated. So if we were to make the box too big, you can see that 3 and 4 gets blurred out, and we can only generate 1 or 2 images, which is not what I want. And so we're going to make the box smaller, so that way I can generate 4 images at the time. And we're just going to make the original image smaller, so that way I can generate more at one time. Now make the box a little bit bigger. Too big. Okay, there we go. Now just move the image inside. Alright, so now I'll be able to generate a full image at one time. I'm going to leave everything else pretty much the same, except now I'm going to start, oh wait, before we start prompting, I gotta draw the mask. So with the mask, what you want to do is circle around what you want the AI to leave alone, and everything that is masked is what the AI will change. So I'm going to make the brush a little bit bigger, and I'm going to draw around my face. I'm going to keep a little bit of my neck. Now you don't have to be exact. The AI can figure out what it is you're trying to keep. So you don't have to be precise. And now I'm going to just make the outside a little bit bigger to make it easier for me to do the rest. Now make the brush big, and I'm going to cover everything else with the mask. Now if you make a mistake, you can use the erase tool. You click on this to erase just the mask. If you unclick that, then it will actually erase the image. And so make sure you be very careful with that. This doesn't matter, it's just a background, which we're going to be erasing with the mask, or changing with the mask anyway. But anytime you make a mistake, there is the undo button here. So if you do erase part of the image, you can just click undo and you'll be able to bring it back. So I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest of the image with the mask. Alright, you can see a very hastily drawn mask over everything. We are going to start prompting. So I'm going to do a very simple prompt. Okay, so the prompt that I put in: Assassin's Creed clothes, castle and background, photorealistic. Very, very simple prompt. And we're going to generate 4 images to see what the AI does. Alright, so here is the first group, and actually I left it on 2 instead of 4, so it just generated 2 images. But you can already see just how the AI works. It kept my face, but it changed everything else, and it did add a castle in the background. And you can see the second image did the same thing. So we're going to generate 4 more. Let me change to 4 this time and click on generate. Alright, so here's the next set of 4 images, and this one actually looks pretty good. I really like the clothing on this one. Castle looks good as well. Next one, not bad, not bad. Little too much skin here, and it looks like the inside of the clothing is kind of merging with my skin, so not going with that one. This one, I do like the hair. It's actually kind of funny, the hair, but unfortunately this one is missing an arm. Now I can add the arm with the canvas editor, but instead I'm gonna just go with one of the other ones. And this one, don't really like the way the hood looks. And so I'm going with this one, this first image. I'm just click on accept, and there it is. Now if I want to add more, I can do a couple of things. Now first, anytime you want to add anything to the image, you want to make sure that half of the square is on the image already generated, so that it has a reference to continue moving on. So if I wanted, I could add something like a hill or a mountain, and it will try to match what is already there. And you can see it actually added a person there, which is kind of interesting. But you can see here it just continued the actual image, and this one actually looks pretty good. This one looks good as well. I think I'm gonna keep this one here, and then we're gonna move over to the other side and do the same thing. But instead of typing hill, I'm gonna just put continue image and then generate. Alright, and you can see this one actually is a perfect continuation. This is kind of cool. I have no idea what's going on in the background there, but it is interesting. And that is just all kinds of randomness, not using that one. And that one's pretty good, but not as good as this first one. So I'm gonna accept the first one. And there it is. There is our new image. And so as you can see, it is very easy to use the canvas tool to edit images, turn them into whatever you like. And that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.